Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya, and if you're stopping by for the first time, thank you. I do hope you'll consider subscribing. If you're not stopping by for the first time, thank you for your support. So today is a mother effing collab part 2, because a few weeks ago both Winnie and I worked on a video idea which was about some of the luxury items and some of the luxury pieces we have that we sort of forgot we had, and consequently didn't use so much. So anyway, I thought to myself, let's do a follow-up. Let's do a part 2, because on one hand we have quite a few pieces where we've forgotten to use them, and then on the other hand we have pieces that we use and use and use. So today's video is about luxury pieces that I can't get enough of, and I have a few of them, a few categories, probably not as many pieces as I did in my previous video. I shall try to not use my hands so much. I'm very Italian. So if you're interested, grab yourself a cuppa, stick around. Okay, I will try to be quick because, and nobody got time to sit around watching some random woman talk about some of her fancy, expensive pieces that she bought. But if you're interested, by all means, I do hope you'll stick around. So I thought I'd start off with some of the little pieces, such as these. These are my SLGs. Interestingly enough, all of them are Louis Vuitton. It's funny, I don't have a lot of Louis left, but anyway. This is my clay. Now, this is a piece that I bought for myself back in 2016 from memory, and this was part of my Mother's Day gift to myself that year. I bought myself that year the mini pochette in the monogram, and would you believe, you would not believe what I paid for that back in 2016. Yeah, that was interesting. Paid a whopping $360 for that. Meanwhile, it is almost $1,000 more. I don't even know what the current price is. I'll look it up and put it here on the screen, because I have 2 mini pochettes and I'm happy with that. But can you believe that? Can you believe that? That's just crazy balls nuts. It's ludicrous. Anyway, so back to this. This is my little Louis Vuitton clay. Clay is French for keys. It's supposed to be a key holder. Guess what? I actually use it as a key holder. I've been using it so much, and the reason why is because I've worked out how to position it. So that's my car fob. These are my 2 little house keys, and I position it in a way that I just slide it in, slip it in like that, and basically I can zip it up, and it keeps things nice and neat and compact in my bag. And I like that, because whether I'm using one of these sort of more delicate bags, or if I'm using just a sturdy everyday bag, then I will use this. And, I have used it a lot because the corners are starting to darken, and that's very typical of damier ebene, where, like the lighter brown starts to sort of not wear off, so to speak, but it looks and it feels like the darker brown is coming through. See how like the lighter brown doesn't seem to be as prominent in those damiers or the squares, the checkerboard pattern as it would be on a newer piece. So that's that. But anyway, that's the first piece I can't get enough of. I love it because it's compact. Sometimes I will bring just this and slip in maybe 2 or 3 main cards. And my other 2 SLGs that I love are these 2 here. So this is the... what's this? The Marine Rouge? Is that what it's called? The Marine Rouge with the red glazing. And this is in that beautiful navy empreinte. I bought this back in 2018, before everything in my life changed. And I remember buying it back then because I thought to myself, I better get in early and pick it up. And at the time, I think I paid $560 for this piece. I love this piece so much that I would even consider buying a new one, no matter what the price is. I say that now, but let me reserve that statement, depending on what I'm showing here is the current price. But certainly a pre-loved one, I'd be happy to buy. I love this. I love that it's got the zipper section here at the back. You can put bits and bobs in there, and the front opens up. It's this beautiful leather. Mine has worn really well. It feels supple. It doesn't feel hard and stiff like some other empreinte pieces. And I'd go as far as saying that, look, I love everything about Louis Vuitton. I know Louis was on the nose for a while because of the price increases, and and then they tried to make their canvas pieces rare, and hard to find, and there's, you know what, I don't know, I don't care. I still love Louis. I still love Louis. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yes, this one's worn really well and I use it a lot. Even though I don't necessarily need to carry this all the time in my bags, I do tend to carry this with me all the time. And sometimes I'll put maybe some cash notes and things like that in this instead of my other SLG, which I'll show you now. So this piece here is another one I would buy, and definitely overpriced, no doubt about it, definitely 100%. But I love this piece a lot, and I would happily buy another one. I also would actually like to buy the YSL version of this, but I want a bright color. And as much as I love YSL, I really love their quality. Their colors are very muted. Their colors are very sort of neutral, muted, conservative, subtle. And if I'm carrying a subtle bag or something, well, I want something inside that's going to pop out a little bit more. So anyway, I have no idea what this is called, but in here I am carrying some cards and some cash. I do have some coins in there as well. And on here at the back there are 3 card slots, and I am carrying my 3 most significant cards that I reach for all the time. And there's another slip pocket here that I have put cards in there, I think 1 card at a time, sometimes, but not always. And yes, it is because I've currently got it quite full. It does sort of gape a little bit, but I love this piece so much that I don't care. So I can't get enough of this piece to the point that I want to buy another one. I paid $500 for this. I don't know what it costs now, but I love it. I really love it, and I think it's a great piece to have in your collection. But if you're the type of person that carries a lot of cash, a lot of coins, a lot of cards, this won't do, because it will, you know, it will look more bulky and it will bulge, and then this will gape, and you can see the zip pulls a little bit sort of to the side. But I love this piece, and honestly, this is one piece that I just can't get enough of. It's funny, right? Because, you know, Louis cops a lot of flack, but there are some pieces that they just nail. Next piece I'll show you is just one representation of this whole particular category. This is luxury sunglasses. I have a luxury sunglass video coming up. This is the first, and the reason I'm showing you this pair, this is a pair of Bulgari. No idea what they're called because I bought these back in 2016, I think. So that's the case. It's like this little cylindrical holder, and these are the sunglasses. I think I showed these in one of my first ever videos that I filmed as Luxtopia, which was my channel prior to this. And I remember buying these, and I remember having to put these on lay-by because they were $460. I haven't worn them in quite some time, to be honest, so I should give them a nice clean. But the reason I'm showing these ones in particular, while I put my other glasses on, thank you, is because my luxury sunglasses, I am very drawn to luxury sunglasses. I really don't think that they're worth it, but there is a particular look about a good quality sunglass. That doesn't mean that just because they're expensive, they're not susceptible to scratches, because yeah, they are. And being misshaped and fading and all that type of thing. It's just an overpriced accessory that I'm prepared to get, and yeah, love them. This might be a bit of a stretch for some of you, because I know a lot of people don't consider luxury makeup to be luxury. In the end, it is just makeup, and you know what? I sometimes agree. But then sometimes I think, oh, but there's something that these companies make that others don't. However, for me, I can't get enough of them because I like the quality of these ones in particular. So if you know me, you know that I enjoy my mascara. This one here is the YSL Burgundy mascara. What's the name of this one called? It's a mascara volume effect faux cils. But this is the beautiful mahogany sort of, yeah, beautiful burgundy colored mascara. And sometimes I wear this, and as you know, brown mascara is the bee's knees at the moment. And I have to laugh because I grew up wearing brown mascara, I must admit. And anyway, this to me is the equivalent of my brown mascara. Then I have this other favorite. Some of you may have seen me wear this. If you have seen me in person, if you know me, I know some of you know me. Anyway, and this is the Dior, and this is the electric blue. And when I wear this, man, oh man, can you tell? I'm wearing the burgundy one now. You can't notice it as much. You'd have to get up really close and personal with me to notice, but I can see it. And it's just a little bit softer than the black, but this blue, there ain't nothing soft about it. And this is the electric blue. This is the Dior one. It is number 258. From memory, it's electric blue. So if anyone is interested in that, you can't see it, what's the point? And every year around about Christmas, I like to buy myself one Chanel piece. So this is why I can't get enough of these particular things, because they're sort of bespoke to some extent, you know, they're sort of limited edition for that particular year. And this is the one that the kids bought me for Christmas of 2023. It is the highlighter, the Chanel one, and I absolutely adore it. I sometimes use it as like a shimmer on my lids, but just like a hint of shimmer, you know, like a subtle hint. And this is the Duo Lumiere, and basically it's the highlighter, illuminating powder duo from Christmas last year. So yeah, can't get enough of these. Do they count? Let me move on to an actual bag, shall we? Because so far I've shown you a lot of things except bags. This one here. Now, I shared this in my no-brainer bags video. I adore this bag. This is the St. Claude GM. This is a very vintage piece from the late 80s. I would actually love to have a bag from the 70s. I was born in 1972, but no bags had dates on them in the early 70s, so that's great. But anyway, I don't know what that bag would ever look like. I didn't even know if I could ever find one from the 70s, but I did find this one, and I love this bag. I wear this constantly. You know, if I suppose based on the usage, if I had to determine which would be my everything bag, it would probably be this one, because I do wear it that often, even though I want others to be my everything bag. At the same time, this for me is, I just pick it up. I don't care. Well, not I don't care. I don't worry about it as much as if I were to use any of the others. And I have another shelf over there on the other side of my room that you can't see. A couple of you have said you would like to see a room tour. Sure, I mean, my room is very simple. There's nothing fancy to it, but I will do that for you. And this is the St. Claude GM, and the strap is not LV. I just bought one from Etsy. I actually had the chaps replaced. This is the original from when it was made. This is a little bandeau that I have, that I add to the bag just to sort of zhuzh it up a little bit. And the inside is all leather, as you can see. I've got stuff in it, and as you can see, I'm a bit of a messy person when it comes to bags, especially if it's a bigger bag. When I'm talking about these little ones, I'm more structured in those with lots of little bits and bobs in there, as in pouches. But if I'm working with a larger bag, I tend to just dump. I just tend to dump and go. That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Back pocket also gets used. There's stuff in there as well, and I love this bag. So this is one of my bags that I can't get enough of. Definitely. And my last item, some of you will have noticed for quite some time now, or maybe you're used to it, maybe not. I jiggle a lot. So, oh gosh. I jiggle a lot. Aside from my earrings, and I have lots of piercings and all that sort of thing, I'll often change out my earrings. But when it comes to these type of things, I tend to wear these daily. Okay, and aside from this one, because I put that on last time when I showed you my other video of things that I forgot I had, or things I love, I can't remember which one it was. I've been wearing this Tiffany since about, I don't know, probably a good 5 or 6 years now, constantly, day in and day out. Try saying that fast. The only time I take this off is if I'm doing something very physically exerting, like gardening, weeding, you know, all those things, because I'm always scared it's going to fall off and it's just going to get mixed up in the big green waste bin. Or if I'm doing something like kneading dough, or like making things where it requires a lot of handwork. So this I wear all the time. I used to have another piece, another sort of ceramic and stainless steel bracelet I used to wear with it, but my daughter's wearing that lately. Anyway, the other one that I also can't get enough of is this Gucci silver bracelet that I shared an unboxing, oh gosh, probably 2-3 years ago now. I've been wearing it non-stop. Ever since I bought it, I have been wearing it every day. So definitely cost per wear and value has been met. This one was a gift from my kids, or two of my kids, for my 50th. So this is going on 2 years soon that I've been wearing this. And the other item that I've been wearing constantly, you will have noticed in my videos since last year sometime. I am wearing this ring, and this is the ring that I bought myself. This is a Canturi. This is the Regina ring, and it's got the black diamonds, but I will do a separate video on that to really show it to you, because I bought this for myself for my 50th, and it was like an achievement gift, you know, like the equivalent of a push present. Yeah, this was like an achievement gift to myself, plus for my 50th. So everybody, these are the items that I basically can't get enough of. I love them. I enjoy using them. I use them, as opposed to my previous video where I was scared of using some of these little pretty things. I use these things to death. I'm not worried about creating too much damage on them, but I am careful, of course. So let me know what you think of these pieces. Do you have anything similar in that you wear them and use them all the time? I would love to hear from you. I've been enjoying interacting with you in the comments, so please keep that coming if you are interested. Thank you, Winnie, for collabing with me again. You know that this means so much to me. So take care, everybody. God bless, and I'll see you next time. Ciao. Hey, biatch, show me what you've got. What can't you get enough of? Jesus Christ. How do you do it, Winnie? I feel like such an idiot.